Tola Joseph, Victor, and Dan made over 11 million naira in the major airdrop, and here they shared all the secrets to be successful in airdrop farming. If you watch this video to the very end, you're going to get value that will explode your airdrop business. Make sure you watch this video to the very end, like this video, share this video to every platform and everyone doing airdrop. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification to get all notifications. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you one thing I learned. Stay tuned and get value.
It's because people have no Web3 education or financial education. They have no idea what crypto is all about. They have no idea why Bitcoin had to come and the problem that this tech is solving. That's why they do that. Get money out of it and go put in from a stronger currency and put it in a weaker currency instead of the other way around, right? So yeah, what Zenny said is correct. Use SPTs, track wallets. I do think some projects do it unofficially, and it's the best thing to do. For instance, I have a friend who farmed major with me. The both of us grinded. I didn't do a lot of things, right? This guy is also a KOL per se. He even have more invites than I do. He spent over $500 farming major. What happened in the end? He first checked his location. He got about 2,000 major tokens. I was like, oh damn, you spend a lot of money in this thing and you have this and you have referrals. Then there is no hope for me. Then he said, check yours. Oh, when I went there, I had 11,000 major. Right?
Bro,
I was shocked.
that is massive difference for real.
Exactly. So did they really use certain criteria as people expect? No. He spent more money than me. He had more referrals from me than me. Then I came to that conclusion. How did they give me more reward? I think they track wallets who are useful, who hold. I mean, they look at my wallet. I am staking over 1 million Aqua Protocol. I have over 20 real dog NFTs, right? In the same ecosystem. Lots of tokens in the same gist. I have what's this project? Whatbird. Lots of them in my wallet. All of them still intact. Right? So I think they kind of reward the people who they know would hold. I'm still holding it. Right? I didn't farm Cartesian, but I bought some. Right? So when you are in the Web3, the mistake people do is playing the short game. No, play the long game. Right, it would give you more reward. Play the longer game. Don't play 6 months profit, 4 months. Play 5, 6, 7 years. Of course, lots of projects that you invested in or you are holding would go down the drain. That's certain. But the 2 or 3 or 4 that would survive would give you 1,000-fold of what you lose in these other projects going down the drain. From my experience, holders never lack. That's just a game. Play the long game. So why am I really invested in the Ton ecosystem? Is because I have an understanding that, okay, this ecosystem is young. There is potential in this ecosystem. I do not see the future. It doesn't mean this ecosystem cannot crash. Anything can happen. There can be a war tomorrow. Anything can happen. But yet, I just know this ecosystem has potential. So I do not sell off anything I get from this ecosystem. If I'm farming airdrops, I am farming airdrops to retain them. Even when the market dip, you stack more, right? I trade meme coins, know how to diversify. When you get profit from those Solana meme coins, inject that liquidity into projects you really trust. For instance, I have got a lot of Pocket 5. Will I sell any of them? No. If the market goes down smaller, I buy more. What am I waiting for? I have some Tonfish, but it's not enough for me, right? I'm just waiting for bear market to come because I'm seeing Tonfish as an OG meme. And from my experience, the ecosystem is young. When liquidity cycles into Ton, I'm not saying Ton doing a lot of things this year, this bull cycle. I'm saying it in the next bull cycle, it will skyrocket. Write it down. It would do massive numbers in the next bull run. So what am I still going to do? Look at the first movers there. You are the first movers. Tonfish is part of the first movers. I don't care whatever hype any other meme coins have, but I think Tonfish is the most bullish meme on Ton. I'll get a lot of them in the bear market, right? Because I'm playing the long game. What happens is with time, when newer developers and founders come into the system and they want to reward some people, what they would do is probably reward the holders, the people who have the potential to keep their project, to hold their project and make sure it doesn't die off. Because these guys are looking at a long-term future. So learn to play the long game. When you get an airdrop, don't just sell it off. Right? If the market dips, buy more if you can afford it. And I understand. Whenever I say things like this, people would be like, because it's got it all good, it thinks life is easy for everybody. No, life is not easy for me. Life wasn't easy for all of us here. Tola would tell you a story. Victor can tell you a story. You've heard my story before. Right? But how did we get it up down here? It's because we somehow held. Everybody that makes it in crypto held something. Either they held Solana or Ethereum, or they held Sui, or they held Ton. This is our Nigerian guy. What's his name? I made a tweet yesterday. He told you how he held that. Okay, he found Ton when he was young. He invested in it, and he held up until now, and he's still building on Ton. So when you play the long game, you would win. Projects will keep on rewarding people who they feel like is sustainable for their system, for their project, right? I think that's how Major rewarded me. They look at my wallet. I have over 1 million Acquire protocol stake there. They look at it. They see a lot of NFTs. They look at it. They see a lot of projects under Ton. All of them not sold. This other project gave me over 1 million allocation. I didn't sell any of them. The market was there. Was it mnemonics? I'm still holding. Right? Now, tell me, if you were a developer, you were a project owner, would you rather reward that person whose transaction history shows that when he gets an airdrop on Monday, in the next 2 hours, it's gone? Right? Even if you want to sell and take profit, of course, why not just sell a 50% and hold 50% and see how it goes? Right? So the strategy, we are here to give you insights on what to do. Learn how to hold. The Ton ecosystem is very young. If you GT your bugs, when the real liquidity, we're discussing how to retain liquidity on Ton. That shows you it's in its initial stage. With time, we would be able to figure that out. Yeah. And when we can figure it out, because of the infrastructure, the Ton Society, the Ton Foundation is put it in place to make sure that happens. There would be a time where those infrastructures mature, and then liquidity will be retained in Ton. And when the TVL is high, institutional investors would come in and pump a lot of liquidity into it. Where would you be? You get Blum airdrop, you sell it off. You would get Pocket Fire airdrop, you sell it off. You had Tonfish, and in a week, the chart went high, and then you sold off. When it dipped, you didn't even buy back. You sell off. Everything you get, you sell off. There is nothing that you've retained. When that liquidity cycles in, how do you expect to make money? You would not be there, because you didn't hold anything. And then you see people who's been in the Web3, like Tola has pointed out, for 5 years and achieved nothing. Why? They sell every little thing. They panic, the market goes down, retraces a bit, they panic, sell. Play the long game. That's the way forward. The ecosystem is very young. With time, liquidity will come in here. There are no guarantees anyway, but it's risky. Everything involves risk. Even you living today is risky. You can be sleeping in your house, it's risky. What about the trailer gets out of the road and come hit your house and kill you? Anything can happen. Yeah, it's risky. Take risk. Hold. That's the way forward. Play the long game. It's not everything you sell off because you're hungry. Of course, a lot of people have been hungry. I've been hungry. I've been homeless even in the last bear market. But where am I today? Because I understand how these things work. I could put my shit together and leverage the technology. And yeah, I'm still holding some projects because I know the potential of it. So when you are in an ecosystem this new, you don't just sell off things. You hold and see how it goes. Of course, explore other ecosystem. Older ecosystem, if you're exploring older ecosystem, because the opportunity there is limited. The OGs have already positioned and taken all the opportunities possible. In those ecosystems like Solana and Ethereum, there's nothing for you. What you go there and do is trade the memes and anything you can get and get that liquidity out and inject it in an ecosystem that is still growing. and be part of its growth. That's just a strategy. I pointed that out. Lower ecosystems would come. Position yourself. You're already in turn. It's growing. In fact, you met it at a point where we're trying to retain liquidity. That time would come when that would be conquered and liquidity will cycle in here. How positioned are you for that time? So it's not all about selling. Play the long game. That's my strategy. It's worked for me. It's worked for thousands of people. I think it's the most efficient way to go into crypto. Playing the long game. Hodl, and we'll go to Valhalla.
The thing I learned is very simple. Everyone that made it in crypto held something. Holders never lack. Hold your tokens, especially in your Tonekeeper wallet. Play the long-term game instead of the short-term game. I believe this is clear enough. The goal of my YouTube channel is to give you education and understanding on cryptocurrency and airdrop, thereby positioning you for financial gains. And on this channel, we'll talk about everything that has to do with making money. I'm going to be doing more videos and giving you more exposures that will add more value to your airdrop business. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the bell notification to get all notifications so that you're not going to miss those particular updates. Also, do want to join our WhatsApp community, link in the video description, where we share with you various updates on cryptocurrency and airdrop. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.